Hey guys, yeah, college football transfer portal has officially gone nuclear. Um, this is kind of almost at the tipping point of what I feel the transfer portal was gonna really go off. I feel like this is the start of the real nuclear part. Um, and yeah, this is just insane. Over 2,500 players in the transfer portal, enter transfer portal, and yeah, it's a sad thing. In so many ways, players who or kids that are really trying hard to go to a school to play because they want to play. One school says, "Oh, we'll take you, and we have an opening, and this and that. We guarantee you to play." Well, they've made an open guarantee that really isn't guaranteed because they just got so and so from another school through the transfer portal. I think developing for players is going to be changed tremendously. I think it's going to be more publicity kind of stunt, like show off media, social media, that kind of a thing. Look, this is what I can do. That's what I can do. It's becoming more of a business thing, and so now you're gonna have kids who are trying to get into college that they're gonna have to have good or somewhat good academics, be really good at the sport, have to be in one of the top teams for high school now. It's not about just being in high school and you doing good. It's being at a good high school at this point because it's now become pay to play. It's kind of at that point right now. It's going to be the schools succeeding are the ones that have the most money in the NIL. And teams that continue to win consistently, like say Alabama. If Alabama was having their route of winning championship after championship after championship, they were doing NILs when it started and it continuing all the way to now. Dude, they would have had more championships. They would have had better players. Maybe it won't really amount to more championships, but they would have had a lot higher tier players. Could say that with other schools, like when Clemson was doing well, or when Georgia's doing well, and that kind of stuff. So it's going to be very interesting, and it's also going to be interesting to see which colleges become obsolete. And I think that's the worst part about all of this. What's happened at Oregon State, it's going to happen, or happen at Washington State as well. It's going to happen to other schools. There are going to be schools that are going to be on the brink of potentially worse, maybe even the death of their college football team. I could see that. It could just get to be too much for some schools, and their schools in mind that are like it doesn't matter as much. Like Vanderbilt, for example, great school, but their focus isn't really on football. They have a football team. It competes in the SEC, but does not draw or attract the kind of players that you see from at other SEC schools. Um, so yeah, I mean, I could see some schools in D1 leaving football out of it altogether, even, which is crazy to think about. As a fan, I never want to see any school, any team, anything even have to come close to what like Oregon State has gone through. And they're still going through it. But this NIL transfer portal money grab kind of thing, moving around because the kids want to play. You can't blame any of this stuff happening on the players. You can't blame it on the coaches. But it is what it is. Bye.